He's dead now. But no matter how I try to forget him, I feel a huge loss. It frightens me because I didn't even know who he was. As I write this, I know a part of me that will never be complete. My life in Jersey was simple and happy. I learned to live without the painful memories. Now it seems I'm destined to relive them all over again. And as I head towards the home I left 20 years ago, I'm frightened.
You're too impatient, son. To win, you gotta be willing to wait.
We're landing, sir. You need to buckle up. Are you okay? Can do?
I'm fine. Thanks.
Richard, over here.
Hey, Mr. Mochidomi.
Aloha.
How are you? I could have taken a taxi.
You kidding? Besides, since you had to change flights, we're running a little late. Service is in 40 minutes.
I got a suit in my bag.
Have fun. Where are you staying?
With friends. Adios.
Darlis, it's Lisa. Are you in there?
Well, she's not here.
Where is she?
Who are you?
Your sister. Where's your sister? You're gonna tell me where she is.
Jeez, I don't know.
Talk.
Get out of
Talk.
Hey! Over here! Help!
Okay, miss? You gotta go downtown and tell the detective.
I did 2 days ago. They said that my sister's a drug user and that drug users disappear all the time. But she's not. She just hangs out with some rough people sometimes.
We're just patrol. You gotta tell a detective.
But they won't help. Look, I think Darlis is interrogating.
Come on, Frank, we got a call.
We gotta go. We got a call.
We're late, Richard, but we could have stopped in an airport bathroom.
This is easier, Mr. Mochidomi. Besides, I trust you.
Richard, when you were a kid, Mr. Mochidomi was okay. But now, how about you calling me Taki or Moch?
Okay, Moch.
Mrs. Rose is meeting with me in my office at the company at 5 to hear the provisions of the will and the living trust. I can imagine this is difficult for you. You'd rather stay over and do it alone with me tomorrow.
If I get back to Jersey, I got a job. I'm on a 6 a.m. flight tomorrow morning.
Job?
Yeah, house framer. You know, hard hat, lunchbox.
Oh, right.
We're putting up a housing development in Saddleback. My foreman only gave me a couple days off.
I need to talk with you about another situation. Later this evening be okay? We could have dinner at Michelle's. Keep the scar if you want.
Great.
You holding up?
I'll manage. I didn't think you were going to make it.
Richard's plane was late.
We're gathered today on a very sad occasion to mourn the passing of Brother Joseph Rose, a great man who came from humble beginnings, and yet a very diligent person who worked hard to support a family.
I'm going to miss him so. It feels so incomplete. You don't care at all that he's dead, do you?
Kimba, I'm out of here in 24 hours. Let's try to keep from peeling each other this time, okay?
You always make me feel so...
Richard?
Yeah.
Hi.
Have we met?
I'm Lisa Luna. I was a friend of your father's. He and I met surfing, and we became very close. He spoke of you often.
What's this?
It's his marker. He gave that to me, and he said that if I ever needed help, I could give it back and someone would help me.
Listen, I hardly know him. We barely spoke.
You're his son.
Miss Luna, I don't want to be rude or anything, but what kind of friend were you?
You really didn't know your father, if you could ask that. I'm sorry I wasted your time.
This is fairly easy, really. Joseph has willed all of his interest in the Hawaiian Rose to his wife, Kimba. You will inherit his full interest in the sugarcane and pineapple ranches and real estate, including hotels. Class A stock and control of all existing corporate management contracts to his beloved wife, Kimba. He wanted you to have it all and to manage it. Richard, your father bequeaths you the 2-acre property at the foot of the estate on Haleoloke Beach.
Son of a bitch. I wonder why. Wow. Nice to get back to my little grass shack in Hawaii.
My little grass shack. Yours is somewhere over there.
You know, I didn't want anything from him. I was even surprised I've been naming the will.
What are you planning on doing with the property?
I don't know. I was only 6 last time I was on Haleoloke Beach.
I'll buy it from you. Get it appraised. I'll pay you fair market value.
Does the hook hurt the fish?
Well, everything has feelings, Richard.
So why do we kill them?
Well, we only kill what we eat, nothing more. Animals do the same. It's a natural law.
Bruno. What, you gonna tell your grandson who this Howley guy?
Like I am. He's looking at you. Kimba wants to buy my inheritance. I figure eventually she'll make the best offer in the end. What's the right price?
I think that lagoon is worth maybe $1 million. It's quite a ways out, but it's ocean, so it should hold its value. But if you'll permit me a personal observation, I think you make a mistake if you sell it.
Why?
Your father always wanted to know you better. One of his great regrets was that it never happened.
Maybe we should get the violinist over for this.
He was nothing like what you think. Your father was fair and loyal, and he would go out of his way for people.
Yeah, I missed that part.
Is it possible that you drove him away with your attitude?
He's dead, Moach, okay? I want to put it behind me.
When your father saw someone who he felt was deserving or to whom he owed a debt of gratitude that he couldn't repay, he would give them one of these. He told them if they ever needed help, they could redeem these markers. He handed them out for years. Some have been redeemed, but there are hundreds of them left. Here is his ledger, noting the ones that have yet to be returned.
A girl named Lisa Luna gave me one of these at the funeral.
Well, here she is. That doesn't say why I gave it to her.
None of the entries note the reason.
She asked me for her help. Why?
Your father knew that he was dying for a year. His hope was that you would take on this obligation.
A son he never saw, never talked to, never worried about. Not exactly a perfect choice.
There is some wisdom in this. Maybe he thought he could touch you from beyond the grave. Your father's estate has authorized me to pay you $800 a week.
No, it's...
You didn't know your father. Now you want to forget him to bury him. But Richard, my friend, believe me, it's better to learn about him. Unless you're afraid. The you find will be worse than the dragon you know. If you want to know who he really was, these people who hold the markers possibly hold the key. His blood flows in your veins, Richard. You can deny him, but not that.
What's the matter with you, bro? Who the hell are you?
What are you doing here? It is my place, Howley boy. Find us, keep us. Well, get out of here.
Funny.
Oh, yeah, not laughing.
I'm not laughing either. Where do you want your junk, Mojo? Morning.
You're a good sleeper. It's past 9.
I'm a great sleeper. It's 2 p.m. in Jersey. Hope this guy's in the changing room.
It's Dionysus, the god of wine and deception.
You should hang it over your bed.
You're really pissing me off.
And I just woke up. Just think how you feel in a few hours.
Have you given any thought about selling the...
I thought we could open negotiations over breakfast.
I've eaten.
I don't mind if you watch.
So what about it? Are you going to get the property appraised?
I'll tell you what, Kimba. You write me a check for $1 million, and we'll be in escrow before you can say God of wine and deception.
$1 million.
$1 million.
Who, may I ask, gave you that figure?
Mr. Mochidomi.
I'll pay you $500,000.
Come on, Kimba. This isn't my first picnic.
You know, it's not my fault that your parents didn't love each other. They were smart enough not to stay married after the one night of reckless passion that produced you. I was about 7 years old at the time, so let me up, will you?
Are we still negotiating?
I'll speak to Mr. Mochidomi.
I'd like to borrow a car for the day.
There are rentals in town.
Seller's market this morning.
Take the Jeep. I'll have Leon put the keys in it.
You know, you're right, Kimba. I shouldn't blame you for what went on between my mom and dad. I mean, you and I have no reason to fight. Who knows? We might even learn to like each other.
Make sure the Jeep is filled with gas when you return it.
You still got a problem? Cool head main thing, brother. Are you okay? Bruh, take more than one punch for bust me up, bruh. See, this is my beach, bruh. You cannot change that. See, my grandfather, he out there, bruh.
There's nobody out there.
Bruh, his spirit is in the reef, in the sand, up this tree. He the one tell me, this is my place.
Well, did he give you a deed of trust to prove it?
Bruh, it's howling nonsense, bruh. In Hawaii, it's the spirit of kupuna, that's your dead elders. They make the rules 100% every time, bruh.
Well, my dead father just gave this lagoon to me.
Bruh, you say this is your place, but you're not one local boy.
No, I was born here. My father's Joe Rose. His place is up there.
Nah, bruh, you that boy. Hey, I seen your father in his reload on his beach almost every day before he died, bruh.
Reload?
Oh, yeah, second wife, bruh. She bring him down, brother. He was more weak than Howley Beer, man. But she worked with the man, hold him up. The kind, hey, 1 hour every day for almost 3 months, bruh. You know, before he went ride the big wave, eh? Yeah, they don't see me, because I watch from the shack, yeah? Tell you what, bruh. I'll go surf somebody else's grandfather's beach. How's that?
Hey, do you know a lot of Hawaiian surfers?
It's a club, bruh.
You ever heard of a girl named Lisa Luna? I checked her information, but she's not listed.
Lisa Luna, she don't need information, bro. She famous.
She live down Broad Beach, bruh. Everybody call her Lisa Left Eye, because she only one eye, eh? Yeah. Hey, last year, she won the national champion surfing contest, bruh. She is one surfing hopper howley, brother.
Hey, what's your name?
Danny, Kahala. Everybody call me Pipeline. You ain't gonna see my ugly face here no more, bruh.
Lisa, remember me?
Is this a coincidence?
I don't know what it is. I felt bad about yesterday, you know, what I said to you and all.
How'd you find out where I live?
This guy, Danny Kahala, told me you lived on this beach.
Start messing with that monkey, you're gonna get hurt. He's in big trouble.
I can handle him?
I doubt it. The guy's a doorbell for dirtbags. A bad pakike.
I'm in construction. I rewire doorbells all the time.
Remember I warned you?
Hey, listen. Can we talk?
Sure. Come on, I'm late. How long you in Hawaii?
Well, I was gonna leave right away, but I have some business to transact with my stepmother.
With Kimba?
Yeah, you know her?
Yeah. I told you I was good friends with your father. She used to come up here and watch him surf. She wasn't so bad herself, actually.
Yesterday you gave me a marker. You said you needed my help.
And now you've changed your mind?
Depending on what you need.
Come on in.
My half-sister Darlis is missing. We usually go surfing together every morning. And about a week ago, she showed up and her lip was split. She had a black eye. She
She said she caught a big wave on the North Shore and got board slammed. But I didn't believe her.
Why?
I don't know. It was the way she said it. And then about 3 days ago, she didn't show up at all. So I called the swimsuit company where she works. They said she hadn't been to work in 2 days. Went to her house, and there was this really crazy howly guy there looking for her, you know? Tall, brown hair. The guy hit me, trying to get me to tell him where she was.
Did you go to the police?
I did. Come on, we're late.
And why did my father give you the marker?
Your father loved to surf. I met him on this beach right here 3 years ago. He was down here with some friends of his. One of them came on to me, wouldn't take no. Ended up calling me a yellow bitch. Your father pushed him away from me.
So that's why he gave it to you, because this guy insulted you?
Well, later we were surfing and the waves got really big. The same howly guy hit the reef and was unconscious. I saw him, surfed over, kept his head above water until the rescue truck arrived. I was trying to get back in when I got hit by a 20-footer. Smashed me up against the rocks. I was unconscious for 3 days. That's how I lost the sight in my right eye. Anyway, your father paid all my medical bills and gave me that marker. But he also gave me something much more valuable.
What's that?
His friendship.
I'll see what I can do. I'll let you know what I find out. It's nice to meet you, Lisa.
Thank you. Oh, hey, listen. Won't you need a picture or something?
Oh, yeah. I'm a carpenter, not a detective, in case you haven't guessed. Who the hell are you? I'm building maintenance. Just check the circuit to the kitchen. We're going to pull the wire through the wall and rewire the oven. It's going to take at least a day. We can reschedule for Thursday.
Turn around.
Now's probably not a good time, but...
Wake up. They're screwing her, ain't you, Demora?
Look, the only screwing I've been doing is with the Phillips driver. Would you give me a minute to collect my thoughts here?
She's a slut. She's always picking up jerks like you. She needs to be taught. I'll hurt her till she learns.
It's a little extreme, don't you think?
Are you sleeping with her? Darlis let you undress her. Feel it?
Darlis? I met her on the beach on Wednesday. She gave me her address. I went over to frisk the place because I'm broke. End of story. Look, I'm just a tourist, all right? I'm the 8:30 flight back to Jersey tonight. Call the airline.
You know, I try to have patience with her.
Yeah, patience. I mean, you're patient, fair, and under the circumstances, very well restrained.
Where's she hiding?
Look, I don't know, all right? I just want to get back on Eastern Standard Time. I'm out of here tonight.
She says I'm crazy. Do you think I'm crazy?
No. Stress, maybe, but not crazy. I mean, look, you're in a relationship. You commit emotionally, she doesn't. I come along, it looks like I'm crowding the plate. I mean, who wouldn't be pissed? Excuse me. Excuse me. Hello. Hi. Can you untie me here?
Richard?
Hey!
I got your message. I'm not exactly sure it's the right look, but it's definitely thought-provoking.
I got 4 stitches in my head. The doctor said I shouldn't get it wet. He's only had at the drugstore, but I've been scaring the hell out of Pipeline's dead Capuna.
Let me see.
Here.
Ooh, how did that happen?
It's a long story. I'll fill you in. Come on up.
Tall guy with brown hair and gray eyes?
To be honest, that description barely captures him.
Guy who grabbed me.
He had an automatic. I'm not too good with guns, with some kind of big bore type cannon.
Well, you've got to give his description to the cops.
I talked to a sergeant named Yagamoto. Gave me a lecture on drugs. I don't think HPD's giving me much help.
And you leave tonight.
I cancel my trip. I'm gonna help you find your sister.
You know, you're a lot like your father. He cared about people. He told me that one of the things he regretted most about dying was that he hadn't made things right with you.
He said he cared about people, but you can't become a billionaire unless all you care about is money.
Your father worked for 2 years to set up a sugarcane distribution deal with the same guy who insulted me. They were about to sign the papers. After my accident, he refused to even see the guy. God only knows how much money that cost him.
Hey, Ollie boy! Hey! How's it, brother? I'd like you meet somebody. This is Dr. Deadlift, and he will be continuing our conversation on who live here.
Pipeline, it's his property.
Hey, my grandfather and my spirit elders lived here. This place was given to me by my kupuna, okay?
I thought you told me you were from the North Shore.
Hey, I get big family. We're from all over. Okay? You know, Lisa, this don't concern you. Okay, excuse me, doctor. Could you please escort this howly boy off my spirit elder's property?
Listen, Pojo, I think you're fighting way out of your weight class.
How's it? More better?
You okay?
Swapped out my radio.
Warned you about Pipeline. What?
What?
Don't you think you should wait till Deadlift leaves?
You know, what is all this BS about spirit elders?
Old Hawaiians believe that their spirits live forever on the land that they were born on, and that the land and everything on it is given to them by the gods.
Does that include ball punk radios?
Seems so.
You know, except for meeting you, this has been one of the worst days in recorded human history.
It's bound to get better.
I feel like I'm missing something here.
How come you and your father never got along?
He used to sweep into Jersey about twice a year. Pull me out of school, take me to a ball game in a stretch limo. She'd buy me baseball hats, oh man, and hot dogs. Then he'd be gone. And I thought I hated him, you know, but I didn't. The thing I hated was I wasn't important enough to hold his interest. And, it just would have been easier if he never came at all.
Everything will make sense if you let it.
Darlis handled the mail order account. She used this desk. I'm not quite sure how to say this, so I'm just going to lay it on you. I was getting set to fire Darlis.
Fired, right?
Well, for the last month, her work has been horrible. She was making mistakes, coming in late. She couldn't seem to focus on anything. I talked to her about it, but nothing changed. In a way, I'm sort of glad she didn't show up. Saved me from having to terminate her.
Is it possible she was using drugs? The guy on the beach was a dealer or some kind of junkie boyfriend?
You guys just don't get it, do you?
Mine, it was just a question.
No, Consider this, okay? She meets this guy in a bar. He seems nice, so they go out a couple of times, right? All of a sudden, he's following her. He's beating her up. He's threatening her. He's calling her in the middle of the night. She can't concentrate. She can't sleep at night. She can't work. Her work is getting messy.
I get it.
She doesn't want to tell her boss because she doesn't want people to know that she can't control her life. But you guys, even the cops, you just automatically jump to drugs, you know?
Surrender,
It's, it's really pathetic. It's pathetic.
What?
You don't know anything about Darla, so just stop making her the problem. She's the victim.
I know one thing. She's got a pretty damn good sister.
What is that?
A realty company.
What'd the realtor say?
Darla's rented a house in Conopoli Drive for a month 5 days ago.
Thank you. You're very special. I could get to like having you around.
I like you too, Lisa. Maybe too much. I just don't want to serve one another.
A man with principles, huh? Not many of those left anymore.
Come to Jersey. The state is lousy with them. Come on.
Darlis? Lisa? Police didn't want to help me. They didn't even file a report.
Once the Hawaiian Rose Corporation starts making phone calls, I think they'll change their minds.
Yeah, Hawaiian Rose is interested.
I'll get them interested.
Joseph Rose was his father. Well, that should do it. This guy Talbot Smith is crazy. He stalks me, he's beat me up. And he wants to own me. He wants to control everything I think and do.
Come on. Let's get moving.
Hello. Over there. All right, why don't you two just climb right on in? Here we go. Watch your heads. Turn around.
What, you gonna hit me again? Stupid, Richard. Stupid. Pretty damn stupid. These aren't my tires. You stole my radio and my tires?
Yeah.
Oh, give me a break, Kapuna. Come on, I'm due. Darla said his name was Talbot Smith. It's not listed, but the cops got to have a sheet on him. Moach, can you loan one of my fellas' helicopters?
They're my helicopters, and they're busy on company business.
Come on, Kim, those girls are in real danger.
Listen, you come doo-wopping in here, belly aching about Joseph, who's not even in his grave, and now you lose a dear girlfriend who you only just met yesterday. And we're supposed to call it the Air Force to help? Well, I am sorry about the girls, but it's not my concern.
Are we being serious?
No, we're negotiating.
Oh, you're really something.
At last, a compliment.
Okay. $500,000. Will you get me a chopper here?
What are you gonna do?
You get the cops, get an address in Talbot Smith. I'm gonna get Darlis and Lisa.
You in what army?
Hey, bro. Hey, honest. 30 feet. 30 feet had Buff, Bulaia, and me, bro. And the photo plays lost the field. Brutal.
Who that psycho?
You. Get off me, lard ass.
Hey, you better be nice to Deadlift, bro. He gonna tune your ribs.
Look, I need help. Some guy kidnapped Lisa Luna and her sister.
Hey, Lisa left fine. She went fine up all the surfer, bro.
Bro, why should help you?
She's your friend. It's your fault I lost her.
My fault.
You get this dump truck backed up because you parked on my foot.
Kick out, bro. How come you say it's my fault?
Because you swapped my tires. I lost the guy because I had a blowout.
Them tires was on my land. What's on my land, I can take. That's what my grandfather say, bro.
So if it's my land, I got a deed, and I get the cops to remove you and your spirit elders for trespassing.
Except you need my help. So, bro, who owns this place this minute right now?
You know, I'm tired of negotiating for this dump every time I need a favor pipeline.
Bro, you say this is my place, and me, Deadlift, and the Primos get it on for you. How's that?
You should do this. I thought she was a friend of yours.
She's a friend of mine, but not as good a friend to me as me.
All right, that's a taxi. You got a deal.
Yeah, all right. Get in, boys. Let's go take care of this guy, local style.
Hey, should I thank this deal first or?
Shoot, bro.
You find him?
You were right. Talbot Smith does have a record. He's part of a howly ring of island organized crime. He fences hot jewelry to the Orient. You should let the police handle it.
Well, are they going to?
I'm sure they will. The woman on the phone told me that she'd have the sergeant call me as soon as he got back in.
Give me Talbot's address.
He hangs with killers. He probably won't be alone.
Well, neither will I. Meet the Pacololo headbutt team.
He lives on the other side of the island. He has a house there on June Street, end of the road. Be careful.
Let's close this deal and get this guy out of here.
What do you think you're gonna do with him, Tal? This one here, she's famous. What are you gonna do with her?
She was just in the way.
Don't touch him. He's off the tracks. At $500,000 in hot jewelry in this house, he kidnaps a world-class champion because she got in the way. It's time for Mr. Smith to take a bus. Carl, get out there. Find out what that guy wants.
Lisa! Lisa! Let's see how good you are when my hands aren't tied. Come here, Kaluri. Where are you going?
okay? Did he hurt you?
That usually doesn't happen.
It's okay. You saved us.
No, I usually don't go down that easy.
Listen, you saved my life.
Listen, I'm a carpenter. I work with my hands normally. I shouldn't be doing this sort of thing at all. Here, help me out.
You made the papers. Did you see?
I saw it. Not one of my best moments.
Well, the papers are all drawn. All we need are a few signatures, and you'll be on your way to the beautiful Garden State of New Jersey.
I can't sell the property. I've already sublet it.
Sublet it to who?
Danny Kahala.
A beach bum surfer? Listen, we had a deal. You agreed to sell the property. We have a verbal agreement witnessed by Taki here.
You don't want to be evicting your dead husband's son. That'd be a mess on TV.
I don't watch TV. Do I take this to mean that we will have the pleasure of your company for...
I'll be sticking around for a while. And you're right, Moach. I learned a lot about my father, and I want to learn a lot more. And I also learned, Kimba, you took care of him, helped him out in the end. And I was wrong about some of the things I was thinking, and I apologize. And if any of those markers show up, you can send them my way.
How's it, brother? How you doing, Pipeline? Put my radio and tires back in the Jeep? Yeah, I gotta get me a new Chevrolet truck, man. You know, my transmission. Not like going gear or hammer jang, bro. Brutal. Just stop taking my stuff, all right? Bro, the Kumulipo, that's the sacred chant of creation, says that all things born of the land, the plants, the creatures of the land and sea, all belong to this place right here. Stop taking parts off my Jeep, Pipeline. Brother, Kumulipo says all men should be one with the earth, so all could enjoy the food, so all could sing, so all could feel the creatures born of the sky and the water. This is the Kumulipo. Well, this is the Kumulipo lip buster, pal, if you take anything else of mine. You got that? Hey, cool your jets, brother. Hey, take it easy. What's with the mess? Well, you got the shack. I'm gonna build a new house with the plans my father made for my mom and I. Yeah, bro, what gonna be more nice than the other house? Yep. I'm a carpenter. I work with my hands, and I'm gonna build a Hawaiian style with no nails. Oh. So get out of my way, Pojo, because I'm lining up a spot. What? Gonna have all the glass and windows like the picture? That's right. It's gonna make your house look like an outhouse. What, it's legal or what, bro? Put another house on my kupuna's land. I doubt it, bro. It was part of our deal. You get the shack. I get the beach. I mean, what'd you do? Just ride in the chopper and take some beers out of the fridge? Bro, I'm the one brought the Primo Warriors into the game. Wasn't you be shocked big, brother. You're gonna build your house right here. Right here. Bro, you put them here, you're gonna kind of cramp my style, brother? Well, that happens sometimes in tracks. Bro, you should put them way back there. Nice, you know, back there. No. This is the place. Okay, then. So what, you gonna have indoor toilet in your house? Don't catch me in those bushes wiping myself with leaves. Okay, fine, bro. Fine, be like that. You never gonna hear from me again, bro. Good. Yeah, good. Hey, bro. What? You know, after you finish build your house, you can put one indoor toilet in my shack. Maybe. What's it worth to you, Bojo? Hey, I'll teach you for surf. I don't want to surf. Oh, you'll be a natural. No surf.
Moach said, I was afraid the dragon I would find was more dangerous than the dragon I already knew. It's easy to hate without regard to the facts. It feels good, and it justifies everything. The dragon I found leaves me less sure and more confused and feeling vulnerable. I don't know if this is good, but I know it's growth. In a lot of things, I'm still a child. Little parts of me are growing up at different times. A part of me grew up the day my father died, and a part of me died with him. Did I love him? Of course I did. Now I have to learn to live with that.